You're watching Info Live TV headline news for Sunday, March 2nd. I'm Elisha Rabin. Prime Minister Ehud Olmert vowed to continue the military operation in Gaza even as Europe criticized Israel for doing so. Olmert made it clear that Israel will not tolerate Hamas's decision to fire rockets into the country. He said no other country would tolerate such provocation. Meanwhile, Defense Minister Ehud Barak has refrained from attacking areas in northern Gaza where Hamas has been launching rockets from civilian areas. At the same time, Hamas has been stepping up its offensive. The terrorist group launched at least 30 Qassam and Katyusha missiles into Israel since the start of the day. 4 people were wounded. Hamas began firing Iranian-made Katyusha missiles into Israel with greater frequency last week. A Katyusha can carry up to 30 kilograms of explosives. That's enough to carry a chemical weapon. Katyushas can reach well beyond Ashkelon. Throughout the West Bank, Palestinians rallied against the IDF operation in Gaza. A 14-year-old boy was killed as he tried to cut through a fence near Hebron. A soldier was injured near Bethlehem as some protests turned violent. In Nablus, more than 4,000 Palestinians marched on the town square as businesses closed in a statement of solidarity. Hizbullah supporters had strong words for Israel. Hundreds lined the Lebanese side of the border with Israel as they chanted death to Israel. The campaign was part of a more general effort throughout the Arab world to condemn what they called Israeli aggression. Demonstrators took to the streets Sunday in Jordan, Egypt, and Lebanon to speak out against the Gaza operation. There was no word regarding the increased intensity with which Hamas has been firing missiles into Israel, the event that led to the IDF's incursion into the Gaza Strip. A court case in Paris has the integrity of the France 2 network at heart. A report by the network in 2000 showed a Palestinian boy being shot to death by what the reporter claimed was Israeli fire. However, a conclusion by a respected French ballistics expert says the boy's death was actually staged for the television reporter. The angle of the gun fired could not have come from Israeli positions, only Palestinian, the ballistics expert said. The Tel Aviv market's going south due to the problems in the south. The Tel Aviv 100 dropped 2% Sunday, the Tel Tech dropped 3%, and the real estate index fell by 4%. Many had believed the Tel Aviv markets were immune to security problems, but Sunday's fall suggested otherwise. The effect of the falling dollar and sliding U.S. markets are also believed to be having an effect on Tel Aviv. Stay tuned to Info Live TV for the words of Ehud Olmert. He tells the world no one has the right to preach to Israel as it defends itself. Plus, the latest news from the IDF operation in Gaza. Watch the developments as they unfold. And right-wing leader Benjamin Netanyahu visits Ashkelon, his message to the people there. You're watching Info Live TV, Israel's only internet TV network, broadcasting in 4 languages from Jerusalem.
Today, the whole world talks about Israel. But who broadcasts from Israel to the world in 4 languages, live from Jerusalem? Info Live TV, the first international Israeli television channel that operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Follow current events in Israel and the Middle East. Video features, interviews, news programs and news briefs live as history unfolds. If you want a direct link to Israel, access infolive.tv.